Hey Divas, good morning. This is Anna this is like probably my 5th attempt at doing this darn 2011 fave and must-haves. I totally was going to upload this my video a couple days ago when I did the I Am Roses one, and I realized I had accidentally deleted that video. Cannot even tell you how irritated I am because it takes forever to take all the stuff out and put it all back. So now I'm going to do it again. And the girl that tagged me was Patricia from TubeUMaster 1. Hi, Patricia. Thank you so much for including me. I was hoping somebody would tag me. Okay, let's jump in it. All right, this is my array of things that are must-haves. All right, let's start with the small stuff first. Okay, this right here is a must-have. This is my iridescent medium. And this works the same as, shake it up here. You can see the silver settles at the bottom, but this works the same as the scintillating silver that Lindy's has, but this is to paint on. You cannot spray it on. So I don't own the Lindy's one yet, but I use this one and it's awesome. Let me show you. Let's see. Okay, do you see the difference? Fabulous, not so fabulous. And that's just painting it on. Okay, and then that's the one that's kind of, yeah, just plain. And I also too, that may be my one, this will be my second, are flowers. I heart flowers. It could be I Am Roses, wild orchids. It could be, you know, from different women's Etsy stores. I just love mulberry flowers, paper flowers, you know, handmade flowers, silk flowers. You know, my girl Elizabeth made me this one from Betty Bomb Bomb 1. I just love flowers. I heart them all equally. So that's the second one. Okay, so that's that. Let me put that to the side. And also, I think everybody's video had tagged your laces. Those are super duper must-have. Look at that. Is that not disgustingly awesome? This is from Suafua. Everybody always sees that her trims, which are the ones that are the rose type, because I know Kelly from Kelly, she buys all those really beautiful, big, beautiful flowered trims that have the big puffy ones. Well, I didn't. I actually bought all the ones that she carries that are like this style, which I absolutely love. See, those are gorgeous, right? And they're super duper, here, they're super duper great price. See, so I bought a lot of this different styled ones that are like this, and I know like Wild Orchid Crafts carries a lot of these really pretty, I don't know what they're called, I can't pronounce it, starts with a G, and I love these kind. To me, this is vintage. It's a vintage look. So laces, must have. And I'm going to show you, see if you can see. Let me see if I can move it up. There. Yeah, you see that? It's an endless wall of a ton of laces. Yeah, I have issues. I think I hoard everything. I don't know if there's a certain favorite that I don't hoard. And that's okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. Alright. These right here. These are my buddies. I use these for a lot. For my jewelry making, to doing, you know, the little handmade sprays. These to cut the wires behind the flowers. I love these. These are a must-have. Moving on. Yes, he's been on every video. Love Tim. Love you, Tim. That's one. Now, Miss Craft Sponge. Hey, girl. She was wondering what was in one of my goodie trays. So, let me show you, because this is also a fave. Is this. This is where I put, like for instance, you know, I've been working on little sprays too, for like little cards or doing on little boxes. So this is like another spray. Then, this is where I keep like vintage buttons because I absolutely heart them. Then I threw these big old hunkin' things here that I'm going to have to use sometime, somehow. And they're just like more of miscellaneous, you know, vintage buttons and stuff like that. That's what this tray is. And this tray, you're not going to be able to see it, but oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. And Gina from Scrapanology, she got these at the dollar store back when the Cameo thing was the big phase, because let me tell you, I am so irritated. I went to 3 of them. Yeah, I only got 2 of these. So sad. So that's in my goodie tray. And that's what I also, this is my vintage wooden box that I went ahead and altered. And this is what houses Cameos, which is my next fave, must have. This is probably what I'm most selfish with. Are my Cameos. I so love Cameos. And this is all I have, so yeah, I still don't have enough. But this is what actually truly stores most of all my vintage buttons is in here. And Tim's legs. So this is where I keep all of those at. Okay, so vintage button was another, and my Cricut cutter. I heart this thing. This is not the original blade. It's a blade to go to a totally different kind of cutter, but it works awesome, and I love it, pink and green. So this is another must-have for me. This is a must-have. This is from Jody. Jody Morrow. She, I subbed to her blog, and she is the lead designer of MFT, and she sells these. So I love her sticky stuff. Love it. And her prices are ridiculously awesome, and she ships to you like crazy lightning speed. So this one, and also 2. Look at this big old Mama Jamma. What? This right here is an also must-have, and I purchased this from Jennings 664. And this is just double-sided tape. I use this one a lot. And so I bought this from her store. So your adhesives, ladies. Of course, they must be a must, or we would have no projects without it. Okay, and let me put this back. And this is an also must-have for me. This right here, for you ladies that may not know, this is what we use to blend when you're using colored pencils to do your images and you're not doing Copics. I gave up my Copic passion, and because it is too pricey for me to keep up with, and you need a lot of colors to make magic happen. So I can appreciate everybody else that does their Copics and drool over their projects, but for me, I absolutely love using the pencils. So when you're using pencils, this is what you need to blend. Okay, so that's a must-have. And my colored pencils are a must-have. Yep, I use Crayola. And this is the one I would suggest to use if you're going to choose to use colored pencils. Or if you can afford to do the Prismas, those ones, they also work really nice too. I bought a small box of them, and I wanted to try them out to see the difference between the Prisma and between these Twistables Crayolas. And I colored 2 images, and there was no difference in them, except you're going to pay a lot more for Prisma pencils than you are going to pay for Crayola. So I suggest you don't use anything cheaper as far as pencils. You don't want to use the cheaper brands because they don't work good at all. But I mean, this right here was like, what, $4 or $5 for 30 pencils? You can't go wrong. Okay, my Kenny K images. This is an absolute must-have. His images are, he sells regular stamps, but I bought his digital images and love them. And I colored her with my pencils. Isn't she adorable? Oh my gosh, she's so stinking cute. So the images is the next one. And let's see if I can turn this over without, okay. That big shot right there is my Hello Kitty big shot. I so heart her. That's an absolute must-have. Love, love, love her. And you know what's funny is I did have a Cricut at one time. Fell out of love with it. And because with the big shot you can use all kinds of different materials. Yes, you have to sit and wind it in, wind it out. You can only do the cut one at a time. But you can use all kinds of different materials. You just can't go wrong with it. So I heart my Hello Kitty big shot. And then look over there. That's my big Mama Jamma crocodile. That's an also must-have. I have the big one. I don't have the handheld one like a lot of you ladies do. So Let's move you guys back around this way. Okay. And then my Martha Stewart scoring board. I heart this one. And I have eraser. That's not dirt, ladies. I was working on the pillow boxes, and you know you have to draw lines and stuff and erase them. So I have the eraser stuck in there. But anyway, my Martha Stewart scoreboard, absolute must-have. Okay. And my precision glue gun. What is it? Okay, you can't see, but it's just the Sure Bonder from Joann's. This is an absolute must-have too. This right here, I would be nothing without my glue gun. I love my glue gun. Heart my glue gun to death. Okay. And heating tool. Yes, absolute must-have also. Yippee! Okay, the couple things that are left, because I think I've lost track, is that ATG gun over there. Is my fave. I heart that. And Timholtz Ruler that you see right before it. Absolute beyond must-have. He was ingenious in creating that ruler. Love it. Alright, and let's see if you can see. It's hard to tell, huh? There's like a ton of stuff over there. Okay. You see that? Okay, you see that little blue looking bucket? That's what houses all my bling. So that is an absolute must-have. We all have to have bling. You can't create a project without a bling, some lace, and some flowers. In fact, that would be a great challenge, huh? To create something without those three. I think we would be like beside ourselves. So those are my must-haves from 2011 that I'm going to carry on into 2012 and going on and on and on. And an absolute must-have that is not part of the list that's actually tangible that I've shown you is you ladies. You guys have been absolute awesome, and without you guys, what's the point of doing a video, right? So you ladies are absolute must-haves. I'm inspired by you ladies with watching your videos, with the sweet comments you leave. I love talking with each of you. I just enjoy it. I really, really enjoy all of you ladies. So you guys are absolute must-haves and favorites for every year going forward. So thank you so much for subbing to my channel and being awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Alright, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody else's, and the 5 divas that I have picked will be below. Yes, don't be surprised when you see your name there. You'll probably be real shocked, but yeah, you're there. Alright, mucho love, ladies. Bye.